Good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome to the weekly commodity audiocast. I am Kainat Chainwala from Kotak Securities Commodities Research Desk, and today we will be discussing ongoing developments in the commodity markets, factors influencing market sentiments, and uncovering the latest trends. So let's get started. After the initial post election rally last week, driven by Trump's victory, market sentiments took a more cautious turn as traders analyzed both the president elect's cabinet appointments and comments from Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. The US dollar reached a 1 year high of 107.06, supported by a shift in market sentiments regarding future Fed rate cuts. Speculation surrounding potential tax cuts and trade tariffs under the Trump administration also contributed to the dollar's rally. Also, Fed Chair Jerome Powell indicated that the central bank sees no immediate needs for further rate cuts, suggesting that future monetary policy adjustments may be less aggressive than previously expected, and cited ongoing economic resilience, a strong labor market, and persistent inflation as key reasons for the same. Further, recent economic data from the US reinforced the view that the US economy remains strong. US CPI increased by 0.2% month on month, lifting the annual inflation rate to 2.6%, up from 2.4% in September. A notable contributor was the shelter index, which rose by 0.4% month on month and 4.9% year on year, while core CPI increased 0.3%, bringing the annual rise to 3.3% in line with expectations. Retail sales numbers provided another sign of resilience, with October sales rising by 0.4%, marking a 2.8% year over year increase. These figures suggest that consumer spending remains a key driver of US economic growth. Expectations for a 25 bips rate cut at the Fed's December meeting have become more volatile, with the probability now near 60%, down from above 80% last week. Powell's comments dampened the overly optimistic outlook for aggressive rate cuts, leading to a pullback in US equities from record highs reached after Trump's decisive victory. Talking about commodities, COMEX gold prices extended its decline for a third consecutive week. As expectations for aggressive Fed easing faded, gold prices fell sharply, breaching the $2,600 per ounce levels before retreating to a 2-month low of $2,541.5 per ounce. This sharp drop marked a more than 4% weekly loss. Similarly, silver closed the week down 3%, weighed down by broader weakness in base metals. Gold, however, did see a brief recovery following the release of US inflation data, which initially supported the possibility of a Fed rate cut next month. But a stronger dollar and higher treasury yields quickly reversed the precious metals gains. Technically, MCX Gold December futures on the daily chart has formed a spinning top candlestick pattern near its 100-period SMA, simple moving average, indicating the influence of bulls at this juncture. Also, Stochastic has provided a fresh positive crossover, affirming positive momentum. Price can test its resistance placed at Rs 75,600, above which major resistance is placed at Rs 76,300, whereas major support for the counter is placed at Rs 73,000. Moving on to base metals. Base metals on the LME continued their downward trajectory, weighed down by mixed data from China and ongoing concerns about potential trade tariffs under the Trump administration. Several of Trump's key cabinet picks are known for their hawkish stance of China, adding to fears of a trade war. The only exception in the pack was aluminium, which closed the week 1% higher, as China announced it would cancel export tax rebates for aluminium and copper products effective December 1. This triggered a 9% rally in aluminium prices, as China is the largest producer of the metal. Talking about the energy complex, WTI crude oil fell nearly 5%, driven by easing US storm threats, concerns over oversupply, and news that Hezbollah might agree to a US-Israel ceasefire proposal. These developments dampened bullish sentiment that had briefly lifted oil prices earlier in the week, fueled by speculation about the reimposition of US sanctions on Iran, which could restrict global oil supply. Despite midweek optimism, the outlook for oil remains bearish, as rising geopolitical risks are counterbalanced by bearish reports from OPEC, the IEA, and the EIA, pointing to growing oversupply. In contrast, natural gas prices rose as colder weather forecasts boosted demand for heating in parts of the US, and surging LNG exports kept upward pressure on prices. December futures for NYMEX Henry Hub surpassed $3 per MMBTU, supported by rising heating demand and strong export volumes. Although prices retreated from highs due to a large 44 BCF storage injection, natural gas still ended the week with a 5% upside. Technically, MCX Natural Gas November on the daily chart has formed a series of lower highs and lower lows, and momentum indicator RSI 14 has breached below its 50 level, confirming bearish dominance. Price can test its support placed at rupees 215.50, below which major support is placed at rupees 204, whereas major resistance for the counter is placed at rupees 255.50. Looking ahead, markets will focus on a lighter week in terms of economic data, with flash PMI figures from major global economies and speeches from various central bank officials taking center stage. However, ongoing concerns about trade wars, especially if President Trump pursues protectionist policies, and caution from Fed officials regarding inflation risks may continue to weigh on market sentiments. The heightened policy uncertainty, both in terms of economic policy and monetary policy, suggests that commodity markets may face continued volatility in the coming months. So, traders must brace for ongoing volatility as US policy uncertainty persists. On that note, we conclude this session of Commodity Audiocast and hope that we've offered you valuable insights. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and we anticipate your presence with us again next week. Until then, happy trading. Thank you.